They say it's nothing more than just a simple handbag. But they're wrong, and I'm gonna prove it to you right now. Let's get to it. According to the scholars and, well, pretty much everyone else, this is a handbag because, as the old adage goes, if it looks like a handbag and it acts like a handbag, logic would dictate it's a handbag. But here's the problem with that. No, it isn't. And here's why. First, a handbag is an insignificant man-made object with limited capacity capable of literally only one thing, and these ancient depictions are sacred artworks chronicling the creation story of an entire civilization. Second, we have dozens of ancient civilizations separated by thousands of years and miles, many of which had zero contact with one another, depicting almost the exact same thing. And third, a handbag doesn't float in the air, it doesn't hang in a tree, and it's the one thing that doesn't fit the context. For example, here we have the gods of ancient Mesopotamia, the Anunnaki, a race of giant beings who legend claims came down from the heavens, created man, gifted technology, and imparted the knowledge of the cosmos, which is represented by the pine cone, which, fun fact, is where we get the name pineal gland. Now, ask yourself, what does a handbag have to do with any of that? And if you say it's merely symbolic representing a way to carry this knowledge, then you need to have your pineal gland examined because you don't carry knowledge in a frickin' handbag. Case in point, ancient Hindu religion states that the third eye is the source of all knowledge. Yet, hanging in a tree right above the god Shiva is our handbag. So, it has to represent something else because otherwise the third eye would be represented by a handbag and it wouldn't be hanging in a tree. Write that down. So if it's not symbolic and it's not a handbag, what the fuck is it? Well, let's look at the similarities. Two in particular. One, in every case an ancient handbag appears it is only the gods that carry it. And two, they all seem to have the ability to fly. Which brings me to our fantastic theory as to what this handbag really is. Misidentified technology. Hear me out on this one because I'm about to blow your goddamn mind. According to every single ancient religious text, story, and belief, the gods came down from the heavens, or what today we might call space. And what is it that we cannot do in space? Breathe oxygen. So what do? We bring oxygen with us in the form of a life support system, which bears an eerie similarity to the depiction of our ancient handbag, and here's the thing. According to the ancient Egyptians, that's exactly what the Ankh represents. So, even though it's a hard concept to wrap your head around, unlike a handbag, it fits the context, as is the case with this ancient depiction of a feathered serpent descending from the heavens where, let's just be honest here, a handbag is completely out of context. Unless you view it as something else. Same goes for this ancient rock carving found in Valcamonica, Italy that dates back to around 2000 BC, which seems to depict, well, I'll let you be the judge. Which brings me to another theory as to what this ancient handbag represents, and if the first one didn't blow your mind, then this one most definitely will, because according to those same ancient stories, it was not us who constructed our most impressive and ancient structures, but rather, it was the gods, and they did it by levitating these massive stones into place, which, I know, may sound ridiculous, even borderline crazy, but here's the thing, it's not as far-fetched as you may think because today we have that technology, and again, it bears an eerie similarity to our ancient handbag and explains what the people with the letters at the end of their names just can't. For example, the trilithons of Baalbek, 3 foundation stones that date back to around 8000 BC, each one measuring 62 feet in length, weighing in excess of 800 metric tons or 1.6 million pounds. And they were lifted 20 feet above the ground, a feat that even with all of our amazing technology would be nearly impossible for us to do today. Now, again, I totally understand why many would consider this to be a ridiculous, borderline crazy theory, but think about it. Why would so many ancient cultures around the world worship a freaking handbag? It just doesn't make any sense unless you view it as, well, something else. But hey, that's just my opinion. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before, which is why I want to know what you think. So don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comment section below. And while you're at it, if you enjoyed the video, do me a little favor and tickle the pickle with a like and a subscribe. As always, I appreciate you stopping by. I hope I got you thinking, and I'll see you on the next one.